When I came, I was quite nervous because it was a new school, new country, new school, and I was quite upset about losing my friends in my old school. But then I made a lot of friends quite soon. I was happy. I fitted in quite well.
I was really terrified because the last time I had to make friends, I was like 5. It was like so different to anything I'd ever done before, and it was actually fine. Like as soon as I walked in, people were like, "Hello, nice to meet you," and they made me feel like really welcome.
At my old school, I didn't really appreciate learning and studying that much, but at this school, I began to feel like I need to study, and I actually enjoy studying now. And I think because we're in a Quaker school, we address teachers by their first names because it gives a sense of equality. It's very much like a friend-to-friend relationship instead of a teacher-to-student relationship. I think whenever you need something, all the teachers and staff are always there to help you.
I actually really like my teachers. I can't believe that they would care this much and go to so much effort to do something for me. That's just going the extra mile, and it's really comforting to know that they actually care. They want you to do really well. I had glandular fever earlier this year, and it was really supportive because I still went into lessons and then basically glandular fever, you're just really tired all the time. So it was actually so helpful to be at a boarding school because I could just go into lessons and go straight back to the house and straight to bed, but all the time like teachers understood and they just supported me. We have 5 houses, 4 of them go from year 9 to year 13 and have a mix of day pupils and boarders. I think it would be really strange to have just a house full of boarders. The people here are what makes the school. I'm just as close with some of the day students as the boarders, and it's really nice to have people from here as your friends. I love breakfast. I find it really hard to get out of bed. I'm just not a morning person, but just to think that I'm gonna have that breakfast is the most exciting thing. I thought when I started boarding that I would get really bored, but I never do. On Saturdays, they go by like this. There's activities in the morning, then we have lunch, then I usually go to town with my friends. There might be a cinema trip, which I love because going to the cinema is one of my favourite things. And then on a Sunday, I love it because it's so calm, I can sleep in, and then I can do all the homework. I have time for everything, but I'm still really busy, so I really like weekends.
You feel like you live in a big family sort of thing. It's a different experience from what you've experienced before. But it's a good experience, definitely.
My house is Racket and I absolutely love it. Every break time you go there, every lunchtime, and you're with your friends. It's like the part of the day where it's just you're you and you're not your grades, you're not what you're doing at school. You're at home. It's like I become me.